Hi, this is Karen. I'd like to welcome you to DoLallyCrafts.com. Today we're making card 3 in the July card class, and it is actually if you've joined the June card class, you'll have received 4 packets with all the pieces cut and everything. So we'll start putting the card together. Now this is the stamp set that I asked you to purchase, and it's the Happy Happenings. I also asked you to buy the basic black archival stamp pad. We'll put the inside of the card together first. So you've got this tent fold card. Now we're going to be using it in the landscape position, not the portrait. So we've got that. We'll open it up inside and we will put in, now you'll have a lining because it's black. Now we've also provided you with the decoration for the inside, so we'll just pop some of the matching paper that we'll be using outside. I've also given you a little bit to use inside, so just snip that off because it was a little bit long, and we'll just pop this on the inside of the card base. There we go. And we will stamp the greeting inside. Now the greeting inside says, "So happy to hear about your great news." So that will go on the inside, just there. Looks fantastic. I don't know whether you can see that. I think there's too much glare on the camera. So there we go. So happy to hear about your great news. So that's the inside done, and we will just stamp the congrats on the outside. There we go. Absolutely brilliant, nice, sharp, clean image with the basic black. Now I'm just going to round the edge of the congrats piece so it looks nice on the front of the card. So that's all ready to go. Okay, we'll do the front of the card now. So you'll have some matting in the Emerald Envy, and then we've got some of the Painter's Palette, the Playful Palette DSP, to go across the front like so. So that's all ready to go, and then we just pop that just more towards the top of the base card like so. Now you'll see you'll have also been provided with 3 of these stars cut in Sugar Plum, Sweet Sugar Plum, Emerald Envy and Peekaboo Peach, and these are to go on the outside. Now the new release from Stampin' Up is this. It's long strips of dimensional. It's thicker than the small dimensionals that we've got, but you can cut these to size, and I found them excellent when affixing these stars. I just cut them in a little strip like so, and you just peel one after the other off these and pop them behind the stars. So we just give the stars a bit of dimension by popping them. Actually, I'll do the Peekaboo Peach one next, just so that I'm sorry about that, the battery cut off halfway. So yeah, we just pop the Emerald Envy one in an equidistant from the other 2. Now we've almost finished this card. As I said, I've run out of my rhinestones, so I'm just using a cheap pack that I've got here. So we just pop just into the center of each of the stars a nice big rhinestone to catch the light like so, and the rule of thirds, so we'll just add another 6 rhinestones scattered around the outside of the stars, like so. And as I said, the rule of thirds, because you need to, or well, the rule of odds, should I say, it's always more pleasing to the eye to have an odd number of rhinestones attached. Okay, the last thing we need to do is add the congrats, and I've made that just a little bit too big, and I've also stamped it too far up, so we'll do that again. Oh, please excuse. It's been a busy couple of days. We bought a new bed for my daughter and I've just put that together. So I'm not quite with it at the moment. So we just pop the congrats down the bottom there. And then we can... I'm really not having any luck with my batteries at the moment. Okay, I've just had to replace them again. And we'll just pop the congrats there and take off a little bit. Now, why did that not cut? We'll do it again. Oop. There we go. Hopefully that one will come off there. That's better. Okay, so we've got the congrats trimmed. Should now fit just in the bottom there. Okay, because my paper trimmer is giving me fluffies, actually Stampin' Up is coming out with new blades for the Stampin' trimmer. There we go, so that's a nice sharp edge now, and we just pop that down the bottom there. So a little bit of our snail, and just pop that down the bottom there. It's a bit lower down than I'd like. And then we just take 3 of these tiny little rhinestones. Oops. There we go. And we just pop them under to underline the congrats, and there we go. Our card is now finished. So, okay, so there's the original card, and there's the one we've made today. So that's the one we've made today. As you can see, congrats is a little bit further down, but I figured out what I did wrong. I normally put dimensionals behind that one, so it's got a bit of a pop, and that way the congrats can go underneath. But anyway, there's the card 2 different ways, as you can see when you open it up. And we've forgotten to put 3 little things inside. So I already had them punched out, so we've got 3 little stars, and this is just to frame our sentiment. I've got them on glue dots, so we just pop them around the sentiment like so, and you've still got plenty of room to write around with your greeting. I don't know whether you can see that. Hang on. There we go. So yeah, that's the inside of the card finished, and the outside. Okay, we'll be back in a few minutes with card number 4.